Okay, we are live, people. Hey, it's another Saturday night. It's 8:20. Oh, I'm sorry, 8:28 p.m. Eastern. I'm 3 minutes late. I apologize for that, but I'm here. I made it. I made it. I mean, if you're 3 minutes late, are you really late? I mean, let's talk about that. It's only 3 minutes. Are you really late? If it's only 3 minutes, are you really late? Should I get written up or fired because I'm 3 minutes late? I don't think so. You know, but I mean, what do you say? What do you think? Do you think I should get written up because I'm 3 minutes late to work? I mean, tell me. Tell me. Would you write me up if you was my boss? That's what I. That's what I want to know. Would you write me up if you was my boss? Would you write me up? I was just 3 minutes late. Would you write me up? That's the question, man. That is the question. That is the question. Let me see who we got in the house. Jeff Lee, thank you for joining me. Buffy, appreciate you being here. Tammy, Amanda, man, I thank y'all so much for being here. I thank you so much for being here. Let me see. Hold on. Jeff says, it's your show. Basically, Jeff just said, I can come here when I want to. That's what he said. He's show up when you want to, Derrick. It's your show. You can't get fired. I appreciate it. You can call me Buff if it's easier. That'll work. That'll work. Buff will work. Buff. Okay. I'm saying it a couple times because I'm trying to put it in my brain. Buff. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. You're here. I was late too, Amanda. I was 3 minutes late. So, you were about, I'm going to say 4 minutes late. But technically, because I was 3 minutes late, you were only 1 minute late. So, you're not as late as you think you were. Okay? So, just remember that. I appreciate you being here. So, I hope all y'all are doing well. I know we had a couple people in the family who were feeling sick and, under the weather this week. So I hope everybody is if you're not feeling great, if you're not at 100% right now, I hope you're moving towards that. Because that's the goal. Get to 100%. I really hope y'all had a great day. My day, I went to work. I took a nap when I wasn't supposed to. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I'm glad you're feeling better, Tammy. I'm glad you're feeling better. That is wonderful. What else? So hopefully nobody important is watching this, but I am a Spark delivery driver. Spark delivery driver mostly delivers for Walmart. We have other places we deliver from, but we really don't get any orders from there. At least I don't. I really don't get that much orders from other places. So I just do Walmart delivery. Now, today I had a batch delivery. And a batch delivery is when they give you 2 or 3 deliveries to make at one time. So they put all the groceries from each delivery in your car at the same time, and you have to go deliver them. So Today I had one where I had to deliver three at the same time. And the first person I delivered to, gave her all her stuff. I moved over to the second um, person. And as I was delivering her stuff, a lot of a lot of the stuff she kept saying, "That's not mine. I didn't order that. That's not mine. That's not mine." Now I give her a lot of credit in the world because other people in that situation would have just took the stuff that was not theirs, and you know they just got some extra stuff for free, automatically. Uh, they would have did that. So kudos to her. Thankful to her for being honest and not taking food that was hers. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me see. Let's see if I can hear myself. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, I can hear myself. But so when she did that, the third person only had like 10 items. And I knew that the third person didn't have all this extra stuff. So I went back to the first person I delivered to and was like, "Hey, um, did y'all get everything in your order? Because I have extra stuff left over." And they was like, "Yeah, we got everything." The lady checked, she made sure, but she was like, "Yeah, we have everything." So that's two people who were completely honest. And I hope the Lord blesses them in some way, because often people will take advantage of that and they just take all the stuff. So I went and delivered the third person's order, and I checked their list of stuff and I made sure they got everything, and I'm still left with this extra amount of stuff. So what I'm thinking is happening, what I think happened is the Walmart workers put an extra order with my deliveries. So if you know anything about Walmart delivery or a grocery store period, once stuff leaves the store, you can't return it. Well, you could, but they'll just throw it away, because once it leaves the store, they can't put it back on the shelves. So, with that being said, I bought some groceries home, because who else is going to take the stuff? Okay? No customer said it was theirs. Okay? Walmart is just going to throw it away if I take it back to there. So why not put it to good use instead of throwing food away? I mean, I just brought it home. Wouldn't you do the same thing? Okay. I just want to get that out. I don't know why. I didn't plan on mentioning that. But, I was talking about my day, and that's what happened with my day. So, yeah, you probably didn't want to know that. But now you know. Okay. Just 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 to let you know what interesting thing happened to me today. Okay. Oh, I like that, Jeff. Buff with the stuff. Buff with the stuff. But yeah, Tammy, I am glad you're feeling better. Tammy says, "I'll never be 100%, but I take what I can. Okay. I'll never be 100%, but I take what I can get." I think that's what they're supposed to say. You put I take what twice. I take what I can get. You got that right, because I turned 42 last week, or a week and a half ago. Well, stuff been cracking, but when I walk, stuff just cracks. I don't know. It just does. See, Amanda says, being here is my favorite. I'm glad that I am not the only one who was a little late. I have had a glass of wine, so I'm feeling good tonight. I was supposed to add a little bit of wine to my drink right here. You reminded me, and I forgot about it. So, I'll get some afterwards. Buff says, take it as a God wink, Derrick. Yeah, God probably said, you need some extra groceries. So, we're going to cause a mix-up at Walmart, and then you take the extra groceries. Thank you. Thank you. But enough with boring y'all with my daily business. Let's get into the video. Now, this first segment, if this is your first time here, this segment is called What Is We Doing? Now, in this segment, I like to point out stupidity. Basically, I point out something somebody did in this world that was a stupid decision. Sometimes that stupid decision leads to them getting arrested. Sometimes it just leads to complete embarrassment. Now, in today's segment of What Is We Doing, we're going to talk about a Spirit Airline employee. See, a woman took a Spirit flight and Spirit lost her luggage, or so she thought, because she was standing at the carousel and her luggage never came. But she did find out what happened to her luggage. So let's make sure I got it set up right. Okay, let's get into the story, and let's talk about it after it's over, man.
A Spirit Airlines passenger whose luggage was stolen took matters into her own hands and tracked it down to a house in Fort Lauderdale.
Now an airport employee is under arrest and charged with grand theft. Is this all part of a larger theft ring, though? Local 10 investigator Jeff Weinseer is on the case.
I need my computer because I go to university, so I need my computer, no matter what.
Paola Garcia stood at Carousel 4 inside Terminal 4 at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International, watching fellow passengers receive their luggage.
And I've been waiting there for at least 3 hours.
Garcia tells us she always carries on board her pink hard-shell suitcase. It fits in the overhead. But she says for some reason this time, Spirit employees forced her to check it. The suitcase never hit this conveyor belt. That's because as she was waiting, according to an arrest affidavit and pictures, 29-year-old Junior Bazile apparently had her pink hard-shell suitcase in the back of an airport retail store where he worked. Pictures show him rummaging through it, her MacBook, 2 watches, an iPad, jewelry, designer clothes, all taken. And back at the terminal and unaware, Spirit told Garcia not to worry.
We send you luggage to your house. So I give my address to Spirit.
But the next morning, her Apple Watch is sending a signal, but not from the airport.
You're at home and your watch is pinging at a house in Fort Lauderdale.
15 minutes from the airport.
So you decide to go to this house.
Yes, because I said, how is Spirit move my suitcase there?
The Apple Watch's signal coming from this house at 1017 Northwest 11th Court.
So you pull up to the house and you see luggage and suitcases all over the place outside?
Everywhere, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She dialed 911.
The first things I remember the police told me is like, what are you doing here? This is so dangerous for you to be here.
A Broward Sheriff's detective put that house address into an internal database here at the airport and found that Junior Bazile worked here for a company that operates retail stores. And he was working that day. These pictures were obtained through an investigation. Bazile had already gotten rid of the items when he was arrested and charged with grand theft.
How are you?
We went to that house to talk to Bazile. You know he was stealing luggage from the airport for people's luggage?
My daughter tell me that. He never tell me that.
He wasn't home. We had a pleasant, cordial, 7-minute plus conversation with his mother, who never asked us to leave and answered all of our questions.
Is because the police come in here, they don't find nothing in my house.
But when we told her at one point Garcia's Apple Watch was pinging from inside of her house, this happened. That was coming from your house.
Stop! I told you, if you don't want to go to jail with me.
She yanks the ID right off my neck and then claims that I hit her.
Yes, yes, put me in the camera. Put me in the camera. Put me in the camera.
Police looked at the video.
That's the proof you come to slap me.
They got me my ID back and no charges were filed. Days later, Junior Bazile was in court for a status on that grand theft charge.
I think we have a right to ask you. You're stealing passengers' luggage.
Go away, sir.
Nothing to say to the lady whose stuff you took?
Go away.
In a statement to Local 10 News, Spirit Airlines said, quote, "We issued a reimbursement check to the guest as a courtesy, even though we are not currently aware of any evidence that any Spirit employee was involved." Reimbursed as a courtesy? An airport spokesperson said passenger bags checked in with an airline are under that carrier's care and responsibility. A spokesperson for Parody Shops, where Bazile worked, had no comment. Is this part of a bigger ring?
I think it's a group working in the airport. One person no can do that. They just take baths.
The police reports don't say how Bazile got his hands on the suitcase. Broward Sheriff's Office says this is still under investigation. Jeff Weinstein, Local 10 News.
What is Wi-Fi on?
Okay, so okay, like stay off of Spirit Airlines, okay? Because it's always something with Spirit, like always something with Spirit. But this guy decided to take luggage, take this woman's luggage. And I guarantee you, this is not the first bit of luggage he's stolen. You know, this is not the first time. You don't get caught on your first time. That rarely happens. So he took this woman's luggage, all the stuff that was inside, her Apple Watch and whatever else was in there. Okay, man, look. The people who steal at work, they must be extra stupid, because you know they got cameras, especially at the airport. Like, you know, if something comes up missing, they can easily track it down. Like, I don't understand. Like, I think he had been getting away with it. He had been getting away with stealing people's luggage. And then this time he just got careless. And it looked like he was in an office or something, whatever, with the luggage and going through it. Like, you gotta know there's a camera in there. You gotta know there's a camera in there. I think he's been stealing luggage. He used to probably take it out of the airport before going through it. But this time he's like, forget it. I'm gonna go through it right here. And that's what gets you caught. Being careless, being stupid. But man, let me see what y'all saying about this. Like, I don't understand people sometimes, man. I really don't. Amanda says, this is crazy. How dare he steal all this luggage? And then his mother act like this. Absolutely mind-blowing. Now I know where his frame of mind comes from. Exactly. Of course, his mother, he bringing all this luggage home and she not know about it. Of course she know about it. And she's trying to defend her son because she was enjoying the benefits of them bringing home stuff and probably selling it. She's probably getting money from it. But to have all the luggage the lady found, all this luggage scattered over the yard, is crazy. Like, if you're going to steal people's luggage, maybe you should get rid of it and not keep it with you at your house. And definitely don't put it around your yard so people can easily see it. I mean, what? They got pee going down the aisle and people steal your luggage. I think I've learned from doing these videos, people will steal anything, you know, and the things that you would think never happen. You know, a lot of times I watch these videos and I'm like, this is just straight unbelievable. There's no way people can be that stupid, but they are. And I've come to admit that, you know, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not the dumbest. You know, I'm somewhere in between. But I've learned, like, I knew there was dumb people in the world. I did. But I realized there's even dumber people, you know? I've come to realize that. I've come to learn that, you know? I'm getting to a point now where I'm like, almost nothing surprises me now. The decisions people make, I mean, I'm over like 150 some odd videos. People just do dumb stuff. Like, nothing surprises me. And this video, the main video we're watching tonight, looks like it's gonna be good. And looks like it's gonna be a lot of laughing in that one. So I wanna get to it, but don't steal, but definitely don't steal from work, because you get arrested and you lose your job. You know, if you steal from somewhere else, there's a chance you could keep your job if you get caught stealing. But if you steal from work and get caught, there is no way you're going to keep your job. It's just not happening. Okay? You cannot work here if you stole from here. That's just how it goes, you know. Ain't no way around it. There's no way around it. If you stole from here, you cannot work here. Okay? So that's how it is. Jeff says, be surprised to not be surprised. I like how you put that. Be surprised to not be surprised. I like how you put that. It took me, like, I ain't gonna lie, I had to read it twice before I fully understood it. But I got it. I've been seeing your shorts all over YouTube. I like everyone I see. I appreciate that, Tammy. And the way the YouTube algorithm works is if you watch somebody's video, especially if you interact with it, like you leave a like or a comment or whatever, the algorithm will show you more of their content. So if you weren't seeing any of my shorts, I would be worried. But yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate every like, every comment, and every time you all click on a video, man. It's amazing to me. My channel has been in a funk for 3 months. But I feel it turning around. Usually my videos, after being up for 2 days, I'm talking since I started back after my break. After 2 days, the video's hovering around 80 views to 100, somewhere around there. But the video I put out on Thursday now has over 600 views. So I feel it's coming. I feel the old Derrick J reacts. I'm talking about the amount of views I used to get in like February. It's coming back, and it's coming. It's turning around. So I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all could share these videos, like the videos, comment 3-4 times if you can. You know, I really appreciate it because everything helps. If you look at the pinned comment in the chat, if you come across any body cam videos that you would like to see me react to, you can send them to me by email. My email address is businesswithderrickj@gmail.com. You send them to those email addresses, and depends on how many I get. Wait, what am I trying to say? It depends on how many I get. How am I trying to word? You know what I'm trying to say. And I can't figure out the right way to say it to make it make sense. Okay. So mostly, I'm going to say 90% of the videos that are submitted to me through my email, I do. But it's going to take time. It might take time to get to the one you submit because I might have a lot of other people submitting videos. So, I think I explained it right. So just understand that, if you submit a video and it's been a week and you haven't seen it, just give me some time, because that makes it a lot easier for me if I can just go through my email and find videos and put them on my list. This makes it a lot easier for me. Okay, is it Grindelphi 48. I hope I pronounced that right. I appreciate you being here. Let me know if I pronounced that right. Just put a yes or no in the comments. I appreciate you being here. Okay. I did a lot of dead silence right there. What time is it? It is 8:57. Okay, so usually about 9 o'clock is when I want to get to the main video, because a lot of times I notice that about myself when what I'm trying to say, when I evaluate my live shows. A lot of times I'm not looking at the time or what time it is. I'm just putting on a show. And I think I have to be more wary of, not wary, that's not the word I'm looking for. I think I have to pay attention to the time more and kind of structure my show a little by time. Sometimes it can't really be structured because, you know, the videos I react to are different times. But I want to start the main video at 9 o'clock. That's what I want to do from now on. So I'm saying it out loud, cause it's easier for me to remember if I say it out loud, and I'm telling you all that because in future live shows, when it gets to 9 o'clock Eastern, and I haven't started the show yet. Well, I haven't started the main video segment yet. Just, put in the chat, it's 9 o'clock. What are you doing? It's 9 o'clock. What is we doing? Just let me know. Just let me know. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna get into this main video, man, because it looks interesting. Just the thumbnail alone makes this video look interesting. I had another video I was going to do tonight, but then I came across this video and I saw the thumbnail, and I was like, forget it. I'm gonna do this one because both of them involved somebody doing something that gets them arrested inside the. Both of them had something to do with a police station, but this one just looked more interesting by the thumbnail. So we're just gonna get into it. Let me set it up first, so make sure I got it set up. Okay, I did. Wait a minute. Okay, so we're gonna get into this main video segment, guys. It's about a drunk business exec that embarrassed herself in front of the entire police station. Now, this is your first time in this live. This is your first time in the live show with me. In this main video segment, I am not able to put comments on the screen, but from time to time, I will pause the video and read off your comments. So, if you feeling anything, if you have any thoughts, any feelings, any concerns, any frustration that you want to get out while you're watching this video, just put it in the comments, and there's a high chance that I will pause the video and read off your comments. So, let me know your opinion. But let's get into this video, and let's see how this woman straight up embarrassed herself in a police station. Let's go.
Can we work this out?
That's what I do. Excuse me?
No, it's just you look hot.
Vanessa, put your shirt on, please.
On the 28th.
I told y'all this was going to be good. I told you this was going to be good. I told you, didn't I? Let's go. We got 22 minutes, or actually 21 minutes and 55 seconds of fun video. So let's get into it.
of November 2023 at 1 o'clock in the morning, officers performed a traffic stop on a vehicle that failed to indicate before making a right turn. After coming to a stop in a parking lot, the officers approached the driver and noticed right away that something is off.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Vanessa. Are you fucking Derrick J?
I am.
No, I'm sorry. No,
What are you guys doing here?
No, I live right here. Don't do this to me. No, I live right here. I'm not gonna drive anymore. I'm just trying to get the fuck.
Okay. Just, you know, you gotta... I'm sorry?
No! No, not here.
I saw you guys driving in, so I want to make sure everything's okay.
No, that's not how...
Okay. Do you have an ID with you?
Yeah,
Central...
Did he just... Did the passenger just say she was drunk? Wait a minute. The passenger just said she was drunk, right?
I'm not gonna drive anymore. I'm just trying to get the fuck.
Okay. Just, you know, you gotta... I'm sorry?
No!
And it took the officer by surprise. He's like, he stopped mid-sentence. I'm sorry? You must be drunk too, sir, because if you wasn't drunk, you know you're not supposed to do that. You know, but you in the passenger seat, so you cool, but you ain't supposed to tell on her. Okay, that's just... You're supposed to stop her from driving, one, but you know, you're here now. Don't tell on her.
No, not
I saw you guys driving in, so I want to make sure everything's...
Yeah, Buff says she's drunk as hell. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. Jeff says, what the hell is she doing? We're going to find out when we get to the rest of that, because the rest of that is just, it's comedy. I know it is. Amanda says, I seen this video about a month ago. It's a good one. I can't wait to see you all's interactions to it. Yeah, me either. Let's get into it.
Well, that's not how...
Okay. Do you have an ID with you?
Yeah.
Central 301. Can you start me a code too, please? Do you have your ID with you? Can I see it? Just so you know, everything's being audio recorded,
yeah,
okay?
So I live down the street from here.
Where do you live?
Like, right there.
Where did you guys come from?
No, like we've been staying right here. Like we've been trying to stay. So we just wanted to show you a video, but if you don't want to see it, that's okay.
No, I'm just asking where you guys coming from, because I did see you guys pull in here earlier, so I just wanted, again, when you see a car with two people in it at 1 in the morning, you got to make sure everything's okay, you know?
No, we're okay. We just wanted to see you, like, pull up and, like, look at the video.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm a businesswoman, so I have a lot of ideas with me. If you don't mind me just pulling out of, like, these with me.
Okay. What do you do?
Well, it's time to find a new apartment on Zillow. Huh. These are all...
No, hold on. I don't give a f*** about your woman. So, I'm a...
I don't know if that's fine with you.
Yeah, that's good. You don't have your ID or anything?
We're trying to figure out who else.
Okay, look. So, you can have this. What? No, this is not mine. This is not mine.
It's not yours?
No, this is not mine. Oh my god, this is my brother. No, this is not mine. No, this is mine. I don't smoke at all. No!
No,
we were out here just being... Oh my god. You know what's so crazy?
I'm listening.
The fact that I live here and I've asked him, hey, can we just be okay? And I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
So I'm out here.
I know you are, but I'm so cold. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Listen to me. I need to get some sort of identification. If you have a picture of it or you have it with you, can I please see it?
Now, I don't know how you see it, but showing off that wad of cash in her wallet instead of directly handing her license to the officer seems rather suspicious. Last time I checked, bribing law enforcement was highly illegal.
I mean, is your ID in there at all? Anywhere?
Can I see it before you see it?
Okay, and what's your address?
Mark 7.
What's your address?
2.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
I can clearly smell it.
No, you can't. Dude,
So how much have you had to drink tonight?
I didn't.
I can smell
I mean,
it.
you
And
saw
clearly your friend said that you were drunk.
it? I just
The
need
moment
to
I
feed
came
my
up-
cat.
The moment I came up, you said you had some, that he said that you were drunk as hell. Quote.
That's crazy.
Where did you guys come from? Because you clearly didn't come from your house. I was sitting at the parking lot. I saw you guys pull it. Turn right from Deer Path.
Where were you pulling up from?
I was at the parking lot right there by
Parking
the train
lot
station.
from where?
Right across from here.
Across from where?
From here.
From where?
I already told you.
Oh my God.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
From where?
Across from here.
Across from where?
Where we're at, across the street. I've been trying to work with you, and I'm asking you nicely. And it doesn't look like you want to work with me.
No, I do want to work with you.
No. I mean, you said you didn't have anything to drink, right?
I just don't give you anything to work with. This is so crazy because this has never happened to me, and I feel like just because I'm a Latina, it's happening to me.
First thing I notice is the car. I don't notice the people who are driving. It's dark out. It's 1 in the morning. It's 1 in the morning. I'm Hispanic as well.
She is the. See, when she first got pulled over, she was having a good time. She was joking. It was all fun and games. But now it finally clicked in, and this is serious. And this is where we at. The emotions and the crying start. And why is she crying? She's playing the sympathy card now. You know, I'm right down the street from my house. You know, you can't do this, you know, because I'm Latina. It's the only reason why you think I'm drunk. No, I think you're drunk because you're drunk. And even your friend said you was drunk. So this ain't got nothing to do with being Latino. Okay? Nothing. I tell you that for sure. Let me see what y'all talk about. Let's see. Oh, Delphi. You said close enough. Okay. Let me see. Delphi says, "Holy crap! I'm a few seconds behind live, and just saw Vanessa for the first time. This is going to be a banger." Yes, it is. Tammy says, "The race card already?" Yep, she pulled it out early. Yep, and Tammy, you're right. The money didn't work. The money didn't work. She tried to flash it. You know, she can't say out of her mouth, you know, "I give you this money to let me go," because that's a charge. But if you just flash it and then let the officer, you know, if it was a crooked officer, the officer would be like, "Are you trying to give me that money?" You know? But she tried to flash it, and that didn't work. So now she's brought out the tears. So let's keep going.
Well, you noticed it right away as I walked up. I know. I'm out here. You're inside the car. He clearly says you're drunk as hell. Those were his words.
Those were his words?
Not mine. Hold on,
Beto!
Vanessa. Vanessa.
No. I'm so sorry. Those were his words.
I can see it in your eyes.
No, I just want to go to work.
Okay. Huh? How much have you had to drink tonight?
Can we work this out?
That's what I'm trying to do. Excuse me?
No, it's just... You look hot. Like, I know... Are you Tori's dad? No. Okay, I'm sorry.
You said you had nothing to drink tonight, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you willing to perform some exercises to show me that you are not impaired, that you have nothing to drink tonight, that you're okay to drive? Because I clearly saw you driving. You're in the driver's seat. Your friend says he wasn't driving. What I don't want to do is have you out here in the cold, right? What we can do, you're not under arrest. You can go in my squad car. We can go to the train depot where it's nice and warm, put you through the exercises. If you show no signs of impairment, I'll bring you back. You go home. Okay? Is that something you're willing to do? What's that? I don't have any water. I'm sorry. No. And the car
Do you know how much I earn a year?
I honestly
You
don't care.
probably don't give a shit.
It doesn't affect me, Vanessa. If you earn a lot of money, more than me, good for you. I'm happy for you.
But I
The
want
better
you
you
to give
progress-
a fuck. I want you to give a fuck. Because I see you around the streets. I see you. I do.
Yeah, because my job is to
And
patrol
I'm
the
so glad
streets
that
of
you
Lake
protect
Forest.
the streets of Lake
Yeah. I got to make sure no one breaks.
Sending gift cards in bulk can be a nightmare. Tremendous is a platform that takes
Into cars and I see a car that has two people in it, I gotta make sure everyone's okay inside.
Glad you fucking do. Shut the fuck up. You white piece of shit. What the fuck do you do? What the fuck do you do? I have an attorney and you will not pull me out of this car.
I'm not saying I'm pulling you out the car. I'm just asking you a question. I need a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question. You want to do the exercises?
No.
You don't want to do the exercises?
Don't pull me out of this fucking car because I have an attorney.
I have no reason to pull you out the car.
Thank you so much.
I have no reason to pull you out the car. I'm asking you a simple yes or no question.
And I'm telling you,
Is it a yes or a no?
my attorney will pull me out of this fucking car if I have to.
At this point, the officer has no choice but to bring the woman back to the station to perform a sobriety test. Props to him for holding out so long. I would have lost my patience a long time ago.
So I need you to step out the car, Vanessa. It's no longer I'm asking you to, as far as like yes or no. I'm ordering you to step out the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an order. And I'll tell you exactly why once you step out.
Hey, Thomas, appreciate you being here, Thomas. Tammy says that was quite the mood change. She's went through 3 different moods. She was joyful, joking around, having fun. Then she went to crying and begging. And then she just said, forget it, I'm going to just curse people out. Like, the first 2 didn't work. So let me get mean. Maybe that'll work. And they'll let me go. This is crazy. But most drunk people who get pulled over for drinking and driving go through those 3 changes. You know, it's the same thing repeating itself. It's like, shoot, I don't know where that came from. Excuse me. Let's get back to this. I just burped like right live on camera. Let's go.
Once I step out.
Yep.
Vanessa, if you don't get out of the car, we're going to have to remove you from the car, and I'd really like to not do that.
Okay. So we're going in front of my car. The front-facing camera.
No. I'm gonna put myself right there.
Before you, please don't do that.
What do I do?
There's nothing in there. If I find anything in there afterwards, it's going to belong to you, okay? sit down, Vanessa.
Can I break this?
If you break that, that's going to be another charge.
How much?
You don't want to.
How much?
Vanessa.
How much? Is it money waste?
I need you to sit back, and this is the second time you take off your seatbelt. I'm going to put the seatbelt back on. I need you to stop taking off the seatbelt or take anything.
I'd rather you kill me right now.
I need you to sit right, and I'm going to reach for the seatbelt, okay?
Kill me right now.
Vanessa.
Kill me.
We're going to go back to the
I'd
station.
rather you shoot me because I'm going to fight you. Shoot me right now! Shoot me! Shoot me right now because you're going to kill me regardless! Shoot me right now! Shoot me! Shoot me!
So she's refusing to put her seatbelt on, so you're just gonna have to take her back like that.
I'm so tired! I'm so tired. I did everything my parents wanted me to do. I am so fucking unhappy. I hope you take me to a place where I don't ever see the fucking light.
Somebody just step out. We're gonna go put them there, okay?
Do you think that?
What's that?
Do you think?
No te entendí nada.
Piece of shit.
Man, like the mind the mind of a drunk is weird. Like, it's weird. You know, the only emotion that I understood from her tonight is the first emotion she showed, where she was, when the cop first walked up to the car, she was like playing around. She was joyful, outgoing, funny, trying to be funny. I understand that because you're drunk, and what most drunks do is they try to act like they're not drunk. So that was your way to act like you're not drunk. But the rest of these emotions, I don't understand. You know, you went from being joyful to crying and begging to just being straight mean to saying the police should unalive you. And then you went back to calling them names again. Look, none of that is going to work. Why do you say... Never in history has a police officer been called a name by a handcuffed person, and then the police officer says, "That hurt me very bad, so I'm going to take these handcuffs off you and let you go free." That has never happened in the history of police officers. That's never happened. Why are we trying that? That doesn't happen. Okay? Let's see. Thomas says, we're dealing with the wild one tonight, y'all. We definitely are. We definitely are. Tammy says she is trying everything. Next, she will be violent. Yeah. I mean, physical violence, she might try that next. She might try that next. I hope not, but she might try that next. Thomas says the mind of a drunk is weird and unpredictable. You got that right, because she is just all over the place, and it's not even a slow transition. She transitions in a matter of seconds. It's crazy. She didn't get nobody no warning or nothing. She just she just start calling names. It's crazy. Tammy said maybe she's all those emotions sober. That's a possibility. I mean, where did it go? I know the saying is, money doesn't change you. It just makes you more of what you already are. Maybe that's the same thing for alcohol. Alcohol doesn't change you. It just makes you more of what you already are. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I'm gonna start using it. Amanda says, if you study the way alcohol affects the brain, it would amaze you. It is absolutely ridiculous, but very interesting to those who study human behavior. I might have to do a video on that. So there might be a surprise video probably Wednesday during the day. I'm sure somebody did a video on that, studying the effects of alcohol. I'll find it, and I might just do drop a surprise video on that, because that's something we all need to learn, I think, Amanda. We all need to understand that. So, not just for when we're watching these videos, but when we come across people, who are drunk. So... Okay, let's get back to it.
Alright, so that was, you did not need to spit at me?
I did.
I need you to face there.
Force me. Take me to jail. Take me. Right now.
Spit.
Take me to jail.
Stop.
Take me to jail. Right now. She spit.
Are you looking to establish your business using an address other than your home? Wish you had a professional...
She spit.
So that's going to be an extra charge.
I know.
Okay.
Take it.
2, because you did kick me too.
Thank you. Oh, I kicked you?
Yes,
Oh.
you did on camera.
Take me! I just want you to take me so bad, and you just want to be
Kick
joking.
me in the squad car, just spit at me in my face.
I just want him to take me.
I'll say again? She just spit at my face right now and kicked me in the squad car.
Can you take me?
So just so you know.
I just want to...
Don't spit.
I'm going to piss myself.
Now that they have arrived at the station, it's mandatory to search the suspect for any firearms or illegal substances. Unfortunately, there is no female officer on site at the moment, which our suspect is less than enthusiastic about.
On
I
shift
want a
right now,
female.
but there isn't
I don't
one.
give
So
a
I do
fuck.
have to
I want
search
a
you,
female.
and I'm going to explain how I'm going to search. The way I search.
I want a female. The last time a fucking female searched me, she fucking searched my vagina, and it hurts.
There isn't a female on
And I'm
shift.
gonna fucking sue the shit out of you. Oh, touch me, bitch.
So I'm going to use the back of my hand
Touch me.
to make sure you don't have anything on you, okay?
Fine.
It's the back of my hand.
Touch me. Touch me.
Question. Does the back of the hand mean you don't feel it? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm walking down the street, right? And I smacked a woman on the butt with the back of my hand. Does that make it okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, they do the back of the hand stuff. But does that mean you don't feel it? Just because it's the back of the hand. You know what I mean? I could pat her down with my knee. I still feel her. Like, Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, Jeff. Jeff says, hush, little junkie. Don't say a word. Mama's going to buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird doesn't sing, you definitely will when you get behind cell number 3. Thomas said, you see how her personality changed? At the blink of an eye. Like, there is just, she could be just, okay. Ooh, what are you going to do? Like, what? Just like at a second. Amanda says, Derrick, you are correct. It doesn't make a person act differently. It literally drops the mask a person uses daily to disguise the real person. Yeah, because there are wild and crazy drunks. And there are some people who get drunk and just don't bother nobody. Just by themselves. Might go to sleep maybe. So it, yeah. I don't think I ever fully realized that until now. But yeah, it just brings out more of who you are, or the real you, basically. It's crazy. Let me see. Tammy says, no, Derrick, it's just protocol, so they can't be accused of sexual abuse. Okay. I mean, I understand why they use the back of the hand. I understand. But does that mean you don't feel it, though? Like, if you touch a woman's body parts with the back of your hand, you touched her. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is, it doesn't work in any other circumstance. Like, if I, what's the word I'm looking for? If I touch a woman in a sexual way, but I use the back of my hand, I'm still getting arrested. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the back of the hand thing, but I'm just saying, in any other circumstance, that doesn't work. It's just not gonna work. Amanda says the back of the hand is used because it is a disconnect between feeling in the groping sense and the professional patting you down. Okay. That's one difference from using the back of your hand. You can't grope with that. Yeah. I mean, I understand it, but I'm just saying that won't fly in any other situation. Like, I can't go and say, you shouldn't arrest me for doing that. I used the back of my hand. That's not, it just don't work nowhere else. Appreciate you being here, Larry. But like Larry says, if you like Derrick J Reacts, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss anything. I appreciate you, Larry. I appreciate everybody who is here with me tonight. I appreciate everybody who is watching me on the replay. Man, we have about 8 more minutes of this video. So let's get to it, people. Let's get to it.
I'm going to put myself right now.
Leave your hands up there. Again, I'm going to use the back of my hand, okay? So, I do have to check, just like anything on a female, between your breasts. I'm going to use the back of my hand and just go under. That's it, okay? Just the back. You do not need to take anything off. Okay, I'm going to use the back of my hand. Okay, there's nothing. You can have a seat.
Can I pee?
Have a seat and I'll let you use the bathroom in a little bit.
Or do you want me to pee myself?
Don't do that. Have a seat.
I already did.
Leave your shirt on, Vanessa. I'm gonna let you use the bathroom back there.
Fuck you.
I'm not closing it. I'm giving you privacy. Go to the bathroom.
I got so frustrated with ads on YouTube, I was watching more commercials than content. Privacy.
And come back out.
Give me this.
Go to the bathroom and come
Kill
back
me
out.
before you close this bitch.
I need you to go use the bathroom. You say you want to use the bathroom, right?
I'd rather piss myself right.
Use the bathroom. I'm only doing this to give you privacy. Vanessa, please use the bathroom.
No. Thank you, sir. No, I'd rather have absolutely everything that I own.
Use the bathroom. Use the bathroom. You're gonna best girls. You're gonna be cuffed to the wall.
Oh shit! Fuck me. Cuff me to the. Right now.
I don't care if you piss yourself.
Cuff me to the fucking wall.
Hand out.
And you're gonna clean this shit up right now.
After continuously moping about needing to go to the bathroom, but refusing to do so with a closed door, our suspect finally learns that she in fact is not in charge and cannot make demands.
I'm taking them off you so you can put your shirt on. Can I see your hand, please? You want?
And pause it right quick. Buff says that Miller Lite has me sleeping. Look, you can't go to sleep yet. I'm sorry to tell you, you can't go to sleep yet. We have 5 minutes left in this video, and then I'm gonna talk for like 20 minutes after that. So you got at least 25 minutes, okay, minimum. It might be more, but right now 25 minutes minimum. You gotta. I don't know what you gotta do. Spray your throw some water on your face, like stand up. I don't know. Whatever you have to do, whatever you have to do to stay awake, do it. Okay, you're not allowed. You know, I don't usually tell people what to do, but no, you can't. You can't go to sleep yet. Okay, give me some time. Give me some time. Give me 30 minutes, and then you can do whatever you want to do after that. Okay, let's go.
Want to use the bathroom? Yeah. Okay.
Jackie, how you doing, Jackie? I appreciate you being here, Jackie. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us, Jackie.
Put your shirt on, go use the bathroom, and then come back out, okay? Can we do that? So the only reason I was closing this, Vanessa, is to give you privacy. That's it. I wasn't going to close it all the way, just to give you another layer of privacy. That's all.
Okay.
I want to give you the respect that you deserve, and that
I
give you that privacy.
We can't go down.
Vanessa, put your shirt on, please. Vanessa, if you don't do that, I'm going to put you back on handcuffs on the bench, okay? I don't want to do that. I want you to use the bathroom and take care of
It's
that.
so hard. Oh my god, I want to die. I'd rather you kill me right now. What the kill me. I want to kill myself right now. Oh my,
Is that even how it goes?
Oh wow. I want to kill myself right now.
The thing about it is, at first I thought she was joking and doing it on purpose. It wasn't that funny then. But right now, I think she really trying to put her shirt on and she can't get it. She can't get her shirt on. She literally can't get her shirt on. I think she is really trying. Jeff says she's stupid drunk. She definitely is. Oh shoot.
Alright, Kelly, come on, just fucking
Vanessa, put your shirt back on.
Can you pull it?
Or a Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol concentration of either 5 nanograms or more of whole blood, or 10 nanograms or more. And injuries that require, type A injury requires immediate professional attention to a doctor's office or medical facility, including several bleeding wounds, distorted extremities, and injuries that require the injured party to be carried from the scene. If you submit to the chemical test disclosing an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, have a seat.
I don't fucking understand. Lock me up or don't fucking lock me up.
Hand the back.
Lock her up or don't fucking lock her up. Like, fucking lock me up or don't fucking lock me up. Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, yeah. That's hot. Yeah. Is your thumb the purse? Oh,
There you go.
Oh, thank you, baby.
No more spitting.
Oh, no more spitting? Are you sure?
Yep.
Thank you.
You do, you just be spitting on yourself, so it's your prerogative.
I love it. Thank you.
Double locked.
Does that make you wet? Does that make you wet?
Will this affect your...
Yeah, what?
I don't want you to get spit on, so
No, good.
this one's a little spitter.
Randomizer or?
Not yet.
Does that make you wet? Does that make you wet?
Does it make me what?
Yeah. No?
Oh.
Good.
Vanessa,
You passed the test.
So you're willing to answer questions?
Of course, baby.
And do additional tests?
Oh, of course, mi amor. ¿Sabes qué? O sea, eres hermoso. Pero mátame, rápido. Rápido.
Is that comfortable?
Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Hope you fucking rot in hell, you fucking piece of shit.
Come sit down.
I am so sorry. I literally want to fucking die in your hands, you fucking piece of shit. You bloody hands. Kill me. Oh my god, he's getting triggered. Yeah. Oh, don't listen to her. Kill me right now. Kill me right now. Oh, kill me right now. Kill me right now.
I'll just do the...
Oh, kill me right now. He's getting triggered. Do it right fuck now. Do it.
I'll charge everything else.
Do it.
Just mark this
Right now.
No one's gonna kill you.
Do
I don't
it.
want to waste this time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah?
Handcuff her to the wall.
Yeah?
Settle down.
Yeah? Does your dick like doing what they do over there? You fucking piece of shit.
Just put her against the wall.
Oh, you want me to... Oh. Yeah?
You can stand up.
After the woman was released from the hospital, she was charged with DUI, failure to signal when required, aggravated battery, and resisting arrest.
That was fun. She went through plenty different emotions. And she kept switching back and forth between different emotions. She even had one that I rarely see where she's trying to get the police or telling the police to unalive her. You rarely see that. Rarely see that one. But she was really trying to get that shirt on. She was really trying to get that shirt on. And it was just not coming on. It was not coming on. Let me see what y'all talk about. Where's the comment at? Buff said, did I hear something about her being an executive? Yes, the title says that. It wasn't confirmed during the video. The only thing we got was she asked the cops, do you know how much money I make a year? So I guess they just assumed she was an executive. Nothing else was said about that. Tammy says, hey, look, she still has her hair clipped. Yeah, that stayed in. Jeff says she's too damn kinky for them people. Yep. The devil came out of her at the end. It definitely did. Amanda says, I would literally pay money to be able to see the subject watch these videos when they are sober with their lawyer. Exactly. The way they would react would be pure gold to me. And I can't remember which live I said that in. I don't think it was Wednesday live. I think it was last Saturday's live or something. I was like, I wish I could connect with these people and just like be like this and just watch the video with them, and then ever so often pause the video and be like, what was you thinking right there? Like, can you explain that decision? Like, I don't understand. Thomas says she's a weirdo. Tammy says, hey, Ost. Okay, I'm gonna take that off the screen because, well, they can pause it now. I shouldn't have, but no worries, Tommy. No worries, Tammy. We'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate you coming through. But yeah, that was like a whirlwind of emotions. She really went through 5 different emotions, and she kept going back and forth between 4 of them. And the mind of a drunk. And I'm gonna put out a video where I'm reacting to that. I'm sure there's a video on YouTube of somebody diagnosing the mind of a drunk person. And now that I think about it, I probably do it just in a live. I probably find that video and just play it during a live stream. That'll work better. I do that. Tammy says, good night all. Good night, Tammy. Appreciate you. Let's see. Buff says, I'm curious to know what she's like sober. Would be interesting to know. It would be interesting to find that out. And they have videos of you being drunk. Maybe you should put up a video of you just being sober for 20 minutes. and doing sober people stuff, so we can know, just we just want to know. We are very curious now, because it just makes us curious about the person you are. What was her name? Vanessa? That was her name, right? We just want to know who you are, when you're not sober, and we want to figure out, which is the real you, sober you or drunk you, or is it a little bit of both, like, what's the real you? Do you switch emotions at the drop of a hat while you're sober too? Like, I want to know these things. What's your sign? Do you like long walks on concrete? Like this. Do you like the feeling of bubbles in between your toes? Do you take baths or showers? Do you use toilet tissue or wipes? What's your favorite color? Like, I want to know you. I want to know you. I can't think of nothing else to ask, so I'm gonna just see what they talk about in the comments. Thomas said, I wonder if they'll remember any of this when they go to court. That's what I'm thinking, because, like, I wonder that too, because people get drunk and they don't get arrested. They make it home safely and they don't remember nothing. People get drunk and don't remember what they did the night before. So when they go to court and they read off the charges, like, what's going through their head? I did that. Why did I spit? I kicked them? Like, do they watch the video before they get to court? You know what I mean? Like, if you get a lawyer, does the lawyer say, does the lawyer then turn and go get the body cam footage and watch it and tell you what you did and just be like, yeah, you might as well just plead guilty. I seen it. You was drunk. You was acting stupid. Everything they said you did. Just plead guilty, because you ain't gonna win. There's no way. You know what, Buff? I forgot what I said. What did I say? You said that sounds great. I forgot what I said, because I said so much, so I don't know exactly what you said sounds great. I said a few things. I don't know, but let me know. Jeff says a hot mess. Buff says, I'm a Libra and I like TV and snacks. Man, I watch too much TV. I watch too much TV and too much YouTube. And I say that because I got work to do. Like, watching YouTube and watching TV takes away the time that I should be spending working on YouTube, working on creating content, thinking of different ideas. And I gotta change that. Like, I have like a lot of shows that I set to record automatically DVR. I don't watch anything when it comes out now, except for sports. I don't watch anything else when it first airs on TV. I record everything. And like, does anybody do that? Does anybody, if your show comes on Tuesday night, 9 p.m., are you sitting down at 9 p.m. to watch it? Or do you just record it and watch it later? Because I don't watch anything when it first airs. Nothing. So if I'm the only one that does that, let me know in the comment section, because I'm trying to see something. Hold on. Y'all see what Jeff says. I like turtles. Oh man, it's very interesting the way that FSTs work and how they evaluate a drunk is very interesting. It was one of my favorite things to study in school, and is why I became addicted to watching bodycam videos. Okay, I gotta add that. I gotta add that. I gotta find a video where they break down the mind of a drunk, and bring it in to our live stream on Wednesday. I'm gonna really search for one, and if you all come across one, let me know. Just send me a link to the video in my email. It's businesswithderrickj@gmail.com, and I'll find it, and that'll help me out. I'm gonna look for it, but you know, y'all might come across something better than I find. So if you see anything, you see any videos on YouTube where it breaks down the mind of a drunk, you know, send it my way. And there's another video that I was gonna play today. Let me see, it's 9:56. I'm gonna just go ahead and play it. But you often wonder, you know, why people, when people get caught doing something like on camera, or the police, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that, or when the police catch them doing something, and then when they get to court, they plead not guilty. And we always wonder, you know, why not just plead guilty? And I came across a video by Matthew Harris. The channel is called Matthew Harris Law, PLLC. And he basically is saying you're supposed to plead not guilty, even if you did it. Even if you did it, you plead not guilty. So let's just go ahead and watch this video, and I'll let him explain it all to y'all. Hold up. I hate when I do that. So I muted it so I can get it ready and cue it up. I just forgot to unmute it before I played it. But sorry about that. Let's just watch this real quick. It's 5 minutes, so let's go.
If you get arrested and you know you've done what you're accused of doing, are you supposed to plead guilty or not guilty? Let's set the scene. You're out celebrating one night with your friends and you end up having a little too much fun. One drink turns into 5, and before you know it, you're under arrest for public intoxication. Just like anyone else charged with a crime, you'll have to appear in front of a judge at an arraignment and you'll be asked, do you plead guilty or do you plead not guilty? You don't want to lie to the judge, so you consider pleading guilty. I mean, you were pretty drunk and you were definitely in public. What you do not realize is that you're about to make a mistake that you'll regret for years because you're actually not guilty. Contrary to what some TV personalities preach, if you plead not guilty, it does not mean I didn't do it. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even mean I'm actually innocent. When you plead not guilty, it simply means I want a chance to see the evidence against me before making a decision. Or the government has the burden of proving my guilt and I'm not doing their job for them. Or I want to speak with an attorney and consider all of my legal options first. Or I am presumed innocent and I'm not going to volunteer to be guilty. The beauty about the presumption of innocence is that you never have to explain to the judge, jury, or the DA why you chose to plead not guilty. If you've watched Cops, you've heard the narrator say that
all suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Well, that statement is actually false. The problem with that statement is when you say until, then you presume that the suspects will be proven guilty in a court of law at some point. It's like saying it's daytime until it's nighttime. Yes, it's currently daytime, but eventually it will be nighttime. That's not how our justice system works. That's not how any of this works. According to Texas criminal law, all persons are presumed innocent unless proven guilty. Technically, what the law says is all persons are presumed to be innocent, and no person may be convicted of an offense unless each element of the offense is proved beyond a reasonable doubt. At this stage of your case, the state has merely pointed a finger at you and accused you of a crime and hasn't presented any evidence against you, much less proved any guilt. So that begs the question, why would you plead guilty to a crime without any evidence? Absolutely not. This might seem rude, but it is downright dumb to plead guilty at your arraignment because you throw yourself at the mercy of a court that you don't understand. This might seem surprising, but the judge does not want you to plead guilty at your arraignment. I hate raising my voice, but it is that important. It's like going to the judge and saying, I did it, I need to be punished, please punish me. The judge will likely even tell you that it's a good idea to consult with an attorney first and highly recommend against pleading guilty at your arraignment. If I hadn't seen this happen with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. At arraignments, our judge had a practice of providing everyone with initial instructions that he expected everyone to plead not guilty so they could have an opportunity to speak with an attorney first. One time, I was in court and a defendant was about 30 minutes late, so he didn't hear the judge's initial instructions when he slipped in and sat in the back. Later on in the morning, Mr. Late Defendant's case was finally called, so he approaches the bench to answer the judge. The judge began, Sir, you've been charged with burglary of a vehicle. The maximum punishment for this crime is 1 year in jail and a $4,000 fine. How do you plead, guilty or not guilty? Mr. Late Defendant says, guilty? The judge looks over his glasses and asks, are you sure? Mr. Late Defendant says, yes, sir. The judge then says, loud enough for the whole courtroom to hear, Sir, since you are pleading guilty today, I'm going to sentence you to the maximum punishment of 1 year in the county jail and impose a $4,000 fine. Bailiff, take the defendant into custody. The whole courtroom goes silent as the bailiff puts Mr. Late Defendant into handcuffs and seats him off to the side. Everyone was a bit shocked. However, the rest of the docket went off without a hitch. Everyone decided to plead not guilty, requested court-appointed attorneys if they needed them, and each were given court dates far enough in advance to review the evidence and obtain legal advice. After finishing the docket, the judge calls Mr. Late Defendant back to the bench and asked him why he pled guilty after being specifically instructed not to do so at the beginning. That's where the defendant admitted that he had overslept and arriving really late that day. The judge, who just wanted to make his point and teach a lesson about being on time, then showed mercy and asked the defendant if he wanted to change his plea. Guess what? He decided to plead not guilty, requested a court-appointed attorney, and he got to go home that day. The moral of that story is, pleading guilty at your arraignment is the fastest way to get the maximum sentence. In case of none of what I just said is sinking in, or perhaps you just want some cliff notes for your upcoming arraignment, here it is in a nutshell. Plead not guilty, plus consult with your attorney, equals protect your rights. Plead guilty equals maximum punishment. If you get a
So there we has it. Look, there we. What did I just say out of my mouth? There we have it. What the heck did I just say? There we has it. Lord have mercy. There we have it. I said there we's has it. I can't read in public. It's crazy, and I'm not reading anything. But even if you committed the crime, when you go to your arraignment, plead not guilty. Even if you're guilty. Even if the plan is to even if your plan is to admit to doing the crime, when you go to your arraignment, plead not guilty. That's what they say. And that's good advice. That's good advice, because you could plead guilty and then find out they didn't have any real evidence that could prove you did the crime beyond a shadow of a doubt. You know? But if you plead not guilty and then you find out they don't have that much evidence, and then you're good. But another thing, once you say you're guilty, you're guilty. You know, you can't take that back. You know what I mean? Once you say you're guilty and you put it on record, you can't take that back. You can't take that back. If you say you're guilty in the back of the police car, if you say you're guilty in the interrogation room, whenever you say you're guilty, you can't take that back. You can't change your mind later and say you're not guilty, because they're just going to play you saying you're guilty in court, and people are going to believe you when you say you're guilty. They're not going to believe you at that point. They're not going to believe you when you say you're not guilty. They're not. You can't take that back. But if you say not guilty and later you want to change it to guilty, you can do that. Don't nobody hold that against you. But if you say you're guilty and then want to change to not guilty, they're going to hold that against you. So his advice was spot on, and I just thought I'd play that. I actually been wanting to play that video for like 3 weeks now, but I just forgot about it. It was slipping my mind. And then when I was setting up for this live tonight, I saw it on my list again, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that video. Let's see, going back a little bit, Amanda says, I don't watch TV. I only have YouTube, so I'm out of touch when it comes to TV. It's so much of it now. Like, it's just so much of it, man. In the 90s, we only had a few stations, and if you missed a episode of a TV show, you would literally have to wait 6 months for the reruns to come back on. It is crazy how we have changed. But it's so many TV shows, so many movies out right now. You can't keep up with everything. You know, I have a few shows that I watch and that I don't want to miss, and I have those on DVR being recorded. And then you have shows on these streaming things. Like, every streaming service I'm subscribed to. I'm subscribed to what is it? Max. I got Prime Video. I have Peacock. I have Netflix, of course. I think that's it. But on all of those, they have add to my list. You can add stuff to your list. The list doesn't get smaller. It only gets bigger. You know, when I watch one thing off my list, I've added 4 more things. You know, it's so much. You just can't get through everything. You can't get through everything. And it's funny because I got all this stuff on all these different lists. And the other night, I was just searching for something to watch and couldn't find anything. I guess the mood I was in, I couldn't find something that I wanted to watch right then and there. I got lists full of stuff. I couldn't find anything to watch. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like how you can, if you miss an episode of a show now, you can watch it that night. Like if a show comes on at 9 and you miss it, you can watch it at 10 if you want to. You know, it couldn't do that back in the day. Like I said, in the 90s, if you all are old enough to remember the show Family Matters, episode of Family Matters was Steve Urkel. The first time he transformed into Stefan Urkel. I missed that episode the night it came out. And I was heated. I was mad because I knew I would have to wait months to watch that show again. I mean, to watch that episode again. And it's not like now where you can search through the guide on the TV and you can read which episode is coming on which day. No. I just had to hope I catch the rerun when they replay that episode. I don't know which day is coming out. I just gotta hope I'm there. Because I miss it again. It's crazy. And see, Buff says, I think I maybe found an interrogation video for all of us. I might need to do an interrogation video. I said I was going to do interrogation videos. But it's just hard to, I'm trying to find a way to incorporate them. And I was thinking of doing it, just putting out those videos, doing 2 interrogation videos a week and just put them out at like 12:25 Eastern, 12:25 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday and Saturday. That's what I was thinking of doing, but it's just, I haven't got around to them. I told y'all I was going to do it, interrogation videos, and I just haven't got around to them. I apologize. Buff said, Derrick, this is the only channel that I've involved myself in a chat on. I appreciate that, Dan. If I'm the one and only one, that's big. That's big. That means I'm doing something right. That means everybody's doing something right in here, because, you know, not only are you am I making you feel comfortable, but I think the people in the chat are also making you feel comfortable enough to do that. So that says a lot. That says good things about me, but it says great things about the people in the chat. So that's big. Thank you. Amanda says, lawyers always say plead not guilty. After seeing the evidence, the plea is usually changed to no contest, which means I don't say I'm guilty, but the evidence against me is too much to say I'm guilty. Or to say I'm not guilty. Yeah, we got it. Jeff, that's a lie. That's a lie, Jeff. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Just like Buff don't believe you. Yeah, right. We don't believe that. We don't believe that. We don't believe that. Amanda says, Jeff, you are killing me with your shyness tonight. LOL. You are anything but shy. Yeah, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. Amanda says, Derrick, you and I are the same age, so all these things you are talking about, I remember. Yeah, that my oldest brother. Okay, the night that the night that episode of Family Matters was going to come out, my oldest brother took me to the store with him, to a clothing store. I didn't want to go, and I was upset, and he didn't buy me nothing. So I went for no reason. I missed the show. I missed the episode for nothing. As you can see, I am still a little upset about that. Okay? You basically make me come with you to the store. I thought on the way, okay, he making me miss the show. He at least gonna buy me something. No, he ain't buy me nothing. I missed the show for no reason. I still don't understand that. I might have to talk to him about it. Like what? Like what was you thinking? For real. I remember him telling me, you gonna be able to see it on the rerun. But when? Gracious, when? I don't know. Jeff says, I'm the oldest now, I think. Hell, I can't remember. I'm old. Yeah, Jeff, you are not that much older. Jeff says, okay, that makes me feel young again. Amanda says, I remember that night it was TGIF lineup and I actually got to watch it. You I seen that episode, okay? A lot of times. But I'm still upset that I didn't watch it that night. I'm still upset I didn't watch it that night. Now I watch TV shows that came out 3 years ago and I'm okay. It came out 3 years ago. You know, I just got finished watching the show on Netflix. What's it called? Dynasty. The new Dynasty they did. I just got finished watching all those episodes and that came out a few years back. And I'm okay. I missed that. I'm okay. But this. Sure do, Buff. Do you guys remember trying to tape your favorite songs on cassette from the radio? I sure do. I sure do. And that was crazy because you had to keep you had to keep your what is it? Your hand, is it play and record? Which one? You had to push record and another one. I think it was play and record, right? you had to push both of those down at the right time, because you had to time it right. Because if you if you hit record too early, you'd get some of the commercial before the song plays, and you didn't want that. And then if you stopped it too late, you would get some of the commercial on the back end or some of the next song, and you didn't want that. You tried to get it perfect. That was hard to do. Okay, it took skill, and you had to sit there and wait. It ain't like today's radio where, if you miss your song, don't worry. 23 minutes from now, they're going to play the song again. It ain't like that. Nowadays, in radio, at least the hip-hop radio that I listen to, it's like they play the same 17 songs all day. And most of my day of working, I'm in my car driving. So I hear the same song 6, 7, 8 times out of the day. It gets to a point where, like, at 12, I just turn the radio off because I done heard everything that they're going to play on the radio. So I drive around with no sound at that point. From like 8 to 12, I listen to the radio and then I just turn it off because they play the same songs. So it was different. It's not like that. It wasn't like that in the 90s. Like, you pray and hope that they play your song again. But now, it's, if you miss your song, so what? They gonna play it 15 minutes later. Buffy says, I'm 55, Jeff. Can you beat that? Oh, okay. Forgot to put another slash. I was like, what kind of birth date is that? But Jeff says, nope. I'm born 5/5 1973, Cinco de Mayo. I was born 5/30 1982. If y'all don't know, the 30th of May is the real Memorial Day. We just celebrated on the last Monday of May, but it's really the 30th. I just want to, I just want to tell you that. I don't know why, but Amanda says, Buff, yes, I do. LOL. I still have cassette tapes from back then, and I recently found a VHS of old MTV videos that I loved. We had to record videos on the VHS. Was crazy. 'Cause you had to be there. And I don't know if y'all did it like I would do it, but I didn't want to record the commercials. So I would, you hit record on the VHS, and then when it cut to commercials, you stop it. And then you got to sit there and wait for it to come back from commercial again so you can press record again. I didn't want the commercials. Because you're just going to fast forward through the commercials when you watch it back anyway. So might as well do a little work. And I'm trying to remember the last shows I recorded on VHS. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Buff says, Amanda, don't even get me started on the VHS tapes. Buff, Amanda says, Buff, I put in the VHS and it was Downtown Charlie Brown on MTV and Yo MTV Raps. That's back there. I'm trying to see how much are. I know somebody still sells like VHS players. Like, how much are they? How much do they cost now? How much do they cost? And is there anything such as a collectible VHS player? Or I say VHS player, VCR, VHS player. Is there anything such as a collectible VCR? Like you know, if you would have kept it in the package, it'd be worth thousands of dollars now. Is there such a thing as that? Man, this is why I love these lives, because we start talking about random stuff around this time, and it's crazy. Buff says, I have mixed feelings about being the oldest. LOL. I feel like you guys should be calling me Mama Buff. By the way, please don't. I'm going to tell you where you messed up, Buff. Usually, when you make a sentence like that, people will start calling you that. You know, we weren't thinking of that, but now we are. So, it might come out. That's it. VHS players are over $100. What? You can get a Blu-ray player for $25. What? Why is it so much? I don't think I ever actually went to the store with my own money and bought a VHS player. So I don't know how much they used to cost back then. But, like, let's say I'm in 95. How much would it cost? How much did it cost in 95 for it to be $100 now? That's crazy. Oh, yeah. I forgot you were sleepy, weren't you, Buff? You did say that, and I told you you can't go to sleep. Buff says Miller Lite, damn it. But it's 10:26. And I forgot I told you couldn't go to sleep. But it's 10:26. We about to get out of here, but but yeah, thank you for staying awake for a little bit. But yeah, it's true. VHS are getting harder to find. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. So if I know it's rare, you know, yeah, I'll make it more expensive. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. It's like if I made, I don't know. It's like if I made 300 shirts and I'm like, these shirts in this style, I'm only gonna make 300 and that's it. I would sell the shirts probably $30 a piece or something like that. $35 a piece. Maybe even 40, because it's only 300 of them. But if I made 2,000-3,000 of those shirts like that, I probably could sell it for 20, because it's more of them. So that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the words. Okay, I'm gonna just put it on the screen. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the words. He said it. I'm not gonna say who he is. We all see who he is. But you know, sometimes things like that are gonna happen. You know, what you tell people not to do or not to call you, you know, they do. You know, I remember one time, this had to be probably around 1990 or something. But my childhood home was actually on the corner of the block, and on the same block, down the street on the same block, there was this car. It's a unique looking purple car this guy had, and I think as we were walking past, I think somebody made a mistake and like bumped up against his car, and the alarm went off. At that point, at that young age, a car with an alarm on it was rare. So, like a split second later, the man lived in an apartment building, and like a split second later, he's at the window yelling out the window, "Y'all leave my car alone." We weren't messing with his car for real. It was a mistake. But he yelled at us. So we were walking back towards my house. I think it was like 4 of us. We was like, let's go hit his car again. Just because he said, don't hit. Just because he said, don't hit it. So we went back like 3 times. Actually 4 altogether. But we went back 3 times, hit his car, the alarm went off, and we ran. And the 4th time we went back, we turned the corner of the apartment building, and he was sitting, he was outside with a broom and chased us away. But it's because he said, don't hit his car, that made us want to hit his car. And because you told us not to call you Mama Buff, that's why I'm not going to say who he is, but he's on the screen. That's why he jokingly called you that. But he says he's just playing. He's just playing. Buff says, Derrick and all the fam, you guys are awesome and so fun. Night, night, my loves. Yes, I'm about to get out of here. I usually try to think of something to say to sign off with, and I'm kind of wasting time right now trying to figure out what to say. Jeff also says night, night. I'm trying to think of something to say. Something to leave y'all with. I usually try to say something that kind of relates to the video we watched or relates to something we talked about afterwards. But I can't figure out nothing to say that relates to anything that happened in this show tonight. So I'm just going to say something kind of relates, but doesn't at the same time. But my AC just came on. If you heard it. But I'm gonna say you this. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If you can't afford a lawyer, you shouldn't be committing crimes. And if you can't afford a lawyer, that means you have enough money to where you shouldn't be committing crimes. You get what I'm saying? But definitely, if you can't afford a lawyer, you should not be committing crimes. Why? Because if you can't afford a lawyer, they will appoint you a lawyer. Which means that that lawyer works for the court. And you're basically just a customer. So just ask yourself, when you actually go to work, okay? Let's say your boss tells you to do one thing, and then a customer tells you to do something else. Who are you going to listen to? Your customer or the boss? If you're a smart person, you'd say your boss. So a court-appointed lawyer, their boss is the court. So they're looking for the best interests of the court. Now, sometimes that's not all court-appointed attorneys. I'm not saying that, but a lot of them are gonna, go for the best interests of the court and not the best interests of you. So just avoid all that, okay? And don't commit crimes. And then you won't have to worry about that. Okay? That's my advice to you. That's what I'm trying to get through to your head. Don't commit crimes. I appreciate y'all for joining me here tonight on this live. We had fun. As always, we had fun. This is Saturday night's live. It's ending, and I already can't wait for Wednesday night's live. I'll see y'all there, man. Thank you.